Welcome to the KX Country Clubhouse, and we are joined by a man who's releasing a brand new album. And by the way, it's his 10th album, Gord Bamford. Welcome to
Oh,
the show here.
yeah. Thanks. Great to be on.
10. Did you ever, when you started this, think we're going to get to 10, or what was your thought?
Well, there's no way I thought we'd get to 10. I was just, wanted to get one record out. So, my thought now is like, I can't believe how fast it's gone by. It's just incredible to see how quick time flies, where the music's started and where it's gone to as far as quality and sound and the songwriting that I've been able to learn through all those years is pretty amazing. So, yeah, I'm pretty proud of it, but it feels like we're just rolling, we're just getting going and we can't wait to get back playing. It's been way too long. I know we're itching to get on the road and, it's just, yeah, it's pretty awesome. We're excited about the new music and, we've pushed it back a couple times due to this, pandemic we're all in, but this is exciting to finally get it out there. And just so it's a digital release, his first project, Diamonds in a Whiskey Glass, anywhere you stream music. And then we have a Diamonds Deluxe coming next year, which will be added to it, and we'll have a hard copies as well. So lots of new music coming out. We're excited.
Yeah, you've got 11 tracks on this project here. And I like that. I like the fact that it's a full-length project. It's different, a different direction than a lot of artists are doing with 6 and 7 song EPs. What was the decision process in that, or was there much thought to it? You just had that much great music and thought, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, I think a bit of both, but I think for a guy like we just talked about 10th record, for a guy like me, such an awesome fan base across Canada and Europe and Australia and really, some in the US. So I just feel like people have been on this journey with me for my whole career. And when I put out records, which was what you did, for up until the last couple years, I mean, it kind of takes them on a bit of a journey of what I love and what I do. And they get great value in it. So, I mean, I think that records are really important still to make. And I mean, I think there's a different approach for artists that are starting out, obviously, but for me, I'm going to continue to make a record, whether it's 8 songs or 10 or 12 or 18 or 20, and we do have a lot of stuff in the vault. So it's I think it's good. I mean, obviously records are bought a lot different today, more so streamed or downloaded or whatnot, but it's just, I think it's more for the fans that have been there for all these years. Give them a good collection of music for sure.
When you put something together like this, and it's 11 songs, do you approach it any differently in the writing process or when you're picking your songs? Because some artists like to tell a story with the whole project. We've seen other artists do that. Others, it's just a collection of singles. What is it for you?
To me, it's just the best song wins, whether I've written
Yep.
it or whether I've received, whether someone else has pitched it to me. It's what, it's real meat and potatoes, very simple, something that people can relate to, something that's fun, something that's sad, something that tugs at the heartstrings, something you can drink a beer to. I mean, it's just real country music, and it's stayed country for me. And I mean, I've seen the country music business, elevate and change in different ways over the years, which has been good for the genre, brought more people into it. But, I've kind of stayed where I'm at, and that's kind of what I'm good at. I don't think I'd do anything else better. So, we've kept our production quality where it needs to be as far as competitive on what's going on radio today. But I still love a fiddle and a steel guitar, and I love country music. So I just stay that way, and I think it works really well for me, and hopefully continues to do that.
It certainly does, and it has worked for you. All the CCMA awards, of course, and the nominations you've received over the years. We're 2 tracks into this project now. Of course, Diamonds in a Whiskey Glass, the title cut, Heaven on Dirt, the other single as well. I was online. I was looking, Gord, at some of the comments, and you mentioned this earlier. Not just here, but in the U.S., in the U.K. I saw some from the U.K. The excitement actually is out there all over the world. How does that make you feel?
Well, man, it's crazy. It really is. And I think, that's, as we talk about the industry and the way you find music has changed over the years. I think that's really helped that sort of thing. Like as far as the rest of the world goes, we tour Europe a bit, and Australia has been a really good market. I was born there, so I got dual citizenship, and but it's great. You know, it's great to be able to get your music out, and some of my stuff, it's the more traditional, is kind of what they like. And yeah, I just can't believe it. You know, it's kind of got a pinch yourself moment where you get to go and play all these places, and people are singing your songs from Canada all the way down to Paris, France, or Australia, or the Netherlands, and they're singing along to Is It Friday Yet, or whatever song it is, or they're making a dance. But I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. It's all about music that impacts people's lives, and I'm just glad I'm a guy that can do that.
So we talked about your music, and how when someone knows that Gord Bamford is putting out music, they know it's a real hardworking. It's great country music, like you said, the steel guitar, things that people love. But we're now going to get a little taste of behind the scenes with Gord Bamford, with his the series that you've got that's coming up. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that on Gord. Is it on YouTube? It's going to be.
Yeah, the Real Country Living
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they're still negotiations with a broadcaster. I'm just a character in that series, so it's owned by Anthem, the record label I'm with, and they had this concept they wanted to put together that they're planning on continuing with. So I'm the first artist involved, and for me it's called Gord Bamford's Real Country Living, and we shot it pre-COVID, and there's just cameras in the house. It's just a sneak peek of what I do. Well, it's more than a sneak peek. It's kind of a real good look inside my life and what I'm all about with my family and my kids, and what I like to do outside of music. And something that I think people need to see now. We're pretty real people, and we're lucky to be where we live and what we do, but we're pretty down home, and I think that this piece of content's going to be next level for me. They did a great job on it, and it will be for sure online. It'll be on all our channels, but I know they're working with some bigger networks to finalize a deal to air it. So yeah, it's exciting. I hope they do well with it, and glad that they picked me to be the first guy to be part of it. So
Yeah, the reason I mentioned it is I did get a little sneak preview of it. I saw 3 minutes of it or whatever it was, and it struck me as something that I went, well, that Gord has always struck me as someone who's been, you try to keep your private life separate, try to keep it private. That's what it is. But in this, you really opened up to me anyway, and maybe I'm misunderstanding it, but was that hard for you to do, to let people into your personal life like that? You've got your kids there and your wife.
yeah, I mean, and they all had to be in favor of it. But I think like our personal life is kind of really, it's like what a country fan would live. So I
Exactly.
mean, it's really down home. It's something that I think people needed to see at this point in my career. That what's he like off the stage, or they hear stuff, they see stuff on social media, and a lot of that stuff you see sometimes isn't true. So I think it's important that these people get inside they deserve to see what I'm all about off the stage. So it's something that we've talked about doing this type of thing for years, and then this opportunity came up. But you're right, you got to be, we're human like everybody else. So there's, whether the kids are scrapping, or whether my wife and I have an argument, or we disagree on something, I mean, that's real life. I mean, you'll see that in this show, and that's okay. And I think that people need to understand that it's not all roses out there. I mean, I get to do what I love every day, but it's my job too, and it gets stressful. There's times that it's not all cracked up to what it is. But yeah, you're gonna see all that in this program, but nothing's in there that makes us look any different than anybody else. So
No, I think
yeah, it's good.
you've hit on it. You look like my family, like a lot of
Yeah.
families out there, and I think that's what people love.
Yeah.
But I don't have a pizza oven. I want a pizza oven.
Yeah, man, that Real Country Living, you don't have to make that crap up. It's real.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard to script. It's like, hang out at our place for a couple of weeks. You'll see what you get.
Um, have you got tour dates planned for this year?
We
Did you?
do. So we had a big tour. We're supposed to go out. I with Terry Clark. I'm not supposed to say that, but that obviously didn't go. So hopefully we continue. Terry and I have a duet coming out early next year. So hint, hint, we may be out on tour. But yeah, I do. We've got a bunch of small town dates right now. Jerry, it's just Western Canada, and just because we don't know if we can get in where we can go or yet, but it's a man behind the music type concept. So it's just a really broke down concept about the songs, songs and stories, and We have about 30 of those kind of locked and loaded for October through December, just small little communities that we're just going in and booking on our own. And you know, Alberta just rolled out their plan here, so we've got some offers that are coming in now. So I know Calgary Stampede's supposed to be we're playing that, and nothing that we know of yet for the east yet, but we're hoping stuff comes in, and hoping to get there for sure. You know, it's so tricky with each province having different rules and this and that, and not knowing when we can go or what we can do. But it looks like we're getting to the end of it, hopefully. Light at the end of the tunnel. And as soon as that happens, we're planning on doubling down. We want to go play every weekend and be everywhere. So we're excited to get back on the road, and I think people will be excited to come out and see shows again.
Well, I know they're going to be, because we've talked about, we were going to be speaking with you, and I know we had some comments from people saying, ask when he's going to be here. Obviously, you just answered that. And for everybody who's going to watch this, we don't know. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. You know, I'm feeling more and more confident, Gord. I don't know about you, but as things have moved more quickly than we thought, I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're getting back at it September.
Yeah, I just don't, and I think you're probably going to be right. I mean, I just don't think, as a Canadian, and I'll speak on our behalves, but we can't lock down again. I mean, it's just not good for mental health. It's not good for businesses. And I understand, this thing's real and all that, but I got my opinions on it. But it's we've locked down 3 times now in Alberta, and it's killing the businesses and the little guy. And I think the mental health piece is the biggest, for these young kids that can't be out playing sports or go to school. Like, I think everybody's got different opinions on this vaccination and this and that, but it looks like that, that's what's going to help us get back going. So, if you feel like you're someone that wants to take it, go get it, and I think that it's from what I'm hearing is that they're kind of waiting on that, and whether you think it's right or wrong, that's everyone's opinion, but it looks like we're going to get back going. I hope you're right. I think you're probably right on the mark there.
Well, I think we can all agree that everyone wants to see Gord Bamford, especially in the eastern part of Canada, in Ontario, Toronto area, in KX Country. We would love to see you, Gord Bamford. Congratulations and everything. Album number 10, Diamonds in a Whiskey Glass. You're having a fan celebration tomorrow.
I am, yeah. It's a free live stream, so just check out all our socials. You'll be able to click on the link, and Gord Bamford TV. It's all over out there. So whoever's out there, listen, I think it's going to be around 8 or 9 o'clock your guys' time. So I think it starts at 6 p.m. BC time. I'm out here in BC. So you'd be what, 3 hours?
Yeah, it's 3 hours. So 9 o'clock.
So 9 o'clock. So yeah, tune in. We got a few bandmates around. We're going to play some tunes and have some fun. And it's all on YouTube. So it sounds really great. And, thanks to everybody in KX Country area that's supported me, and you guys have been amazing out there. Some of the best fans in country music, and can't wait to get back, and really appreciate what you guys have done for me too, Jerry, and continue to, I got great friendships from all this stuff. So thank you very much. Excited about this record. So guys, go buy it, go stream it, go get it off iTunes. That's where you get this one. So I'm excited about it. So we'll see.
We're excited to have you here, man. Thanks a lot. Welcome again to the KX Country Clubhouse, and have a great day, and good luck tomorrow.
All right, Jerry. Thanks. Appreciate it.